I have some apologies that I have to do.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to.
You don't have to.
But I
Not
want
me.
to. Because I'll tell you why. I've been thinking about some of my behaviors back in the day, and I just want to apologize. Number one, I want to apologize for one day you and Nicole Parker were riding in Dick Blasucci's office, right?
Wow.
And he had some Tums on his desk, and I jammed in my butthole.
Yes.
My butthole started foaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
It was crazy. I know. My butthole started foaming. I shot out a couple of pellets,
Yeah.
right? A little poo came out, and then Dick was mad, but you laughed. But in my mind, I'm like, I don't think that's the right behavior when people are writing. Am I not right?
I didn't.
Am I right? Can we get a consensus in the room?
Yeah.
That's not good behavior.
Well, it was funny.
Yeah, I was fine with it.
You're fine with it?
I was fine with it. I remember you came to my dressing room one time, and you literally were like, I'm gonna take a shit on your floor. And I was like, don't. And you just fucking took a shit right in front of me.
Yeah.
And it was like very anticlimactic because I went, clean it up. And you were like, all right. You just had to get on your knees and clean
But that's
it up.
not normal behavior.
Well, no, it wasn't. Hey, it was the 2000s. George W.
I know.
Fuck was our president.
I know.
But it was like everyone was crazy then. Like every day we were there was like 10 things happened that would have gotten people fired.
Oh, I know.
Oh my God, yeah.
And then the last thing I want.
That's just the sketches.
The last thing I want to apologize about. You, me, and Josh were doing Ben. We had to promote. Remember back then we had to promote and went to Ben Gleib's talk show or something.
Oh, this I do remember.
Yeah.
You don't apologize to me. You have to apologize to Mrs. Glebe.
Oh yeah, what happened?
I mean, again, these memories come in like I'm almost like a Vietnam vet that like has just flashbacks of like the Nang, you know. But I do remember like we were promoting something and Ben Glebe, who was a comedian, or he was a talk show host. He was like a dude.
Yeah, he was a dude. He was a talk show
yeah.
dude. Yeah.
And he had us on, and he's like, "We're gonna do a fun bit. I have this woman who's like a fortune teller."
Fortune teller. Yeah.
And Josh and I knew it was a bit, and we were just playing along with the bit. And Bobby was like, "This is fucking bullshit. You're a liar. I don't think everything you say is bullshit. I'm not down with this." Like he was so mean to.
I was so mean to her.
To this woman, and then we found out it was Ben Gleib's mom.
Yeah, I was being such a dick. But also in the green room, I was doing weird things like I was stuffing stuff in my butthole and just weird stuff.
Why do you think you wanted to like self?
Hey, John, what's up? You're my boy, huh? For life.
I have a
I love it.
question. Like, why do you think you always wanted to do anal on yourself?
He's gay.
Who said that?
I did.
Why'd you say that?
Because
I'm not.
I was just.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not.
Like,
you know?
does it,
You know what I mean? You throw that out there, they clip that, you know what I mean? I'm gay.
does it feel good?
I don't mind. I'm supportive of the LGLG, you know what I mean? But
Of course.
Yeah, but it's weird because you don't let any fingers up there. But why did you keep shoving shit up your ass when you were?
I think at the time, right, I didn't have the talent.
Don't sell yourself.
I know. But in my mind, I'm like, oh, these guys can do impressions. And they're like, and they could do
Excuse
like.
me, sir. No one does a better Connie Chung in these 50 United States than you.
I don't know. And, you know, I mean, they can do characters, and this is their thing, right? So in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'll just be weird.
Okay.
Right?
That's part of it. I think the other part was,
Yeah.
it really was, the 2000s was like a very crazy decade where, first of all, a lot of us were loaded a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of like people were doing drugs a lot.
Yeah,
drinking
yeah.
and shit. But look at that, right there. I'm
everyone's
so coked up
wholesome.
there. I cut off most of Jordan Peele, huh? Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool, guys. But I think at that time, really, comedy was like.
Look at us. Oh, my God.
That's at the upfronts. Oh, look at that. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God. I look like Corey Haim. Oh, no.
Look at us back then.
I mean, we look like the world, like a boy band and our manager.
I'm the manager or Mike?
Mike is.
Okay, good.
Mike
good.
is.
I don't want to be the manager.
He's like our manager that will go to jail for like sex abuse. But that 2000s, don't you feel like everyone back then was like in the 2000s like, look at my dick hole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Comedy was like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just so gross, which I loved. I was a huge fan of it. I still am. I showed my dick hole to a couple people this morning. But I think at that time, it was just, everyone was like crazy. We're just like, people were just nuts.
Yeah. And I find myself apologizing to people. Like, Flanagan, I farted in her mouth.
That one, again, you never have to apologize to me. There was never a day where I was driving home and I was like, fuck Bobby.
Yeah.
But like Flanagan, I get that. That's a good one.
Yeah, that was tough. Yeah.
He farted and I saw her hair move. Oh my. Like literally, like I saw the wind from his ass.
Yeah.
I've seen if you right now,
Yeah.
the lights went out in the studio and you just put a Sharpie in my hand, I could draw your asshole. Like every lip,
Thank you.
every muscle.
Thank you.
I love it.
And then I also
We
want to talk. There was one sketch that you and I did. We did several of them, and I remember like they never did well. In fact,
They always bomb.
they bombed. And I remember one time we did one take. So we did in front of a live
Just
audience.
knobs? Yeah.
So
Okay, you ready?
Yeah,
you ready,
so
you ready for a high concept sketch?